your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like. It's your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like.
This is for you, Pisces. June is the month of the angelic frequencies of the gemstone pearl. Your birthstone is Aquamarine, Pisces, so what we need to do is see how these two gemstones resonate with each other. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to learn how you can contact me, please visit my website at www.readingsbyrosemary.com, where we provide you with all the information necessary to find out how you can attain a spiritual consultation from me, Rosicrucian Kabbalah, also classes and upcoming seminars in Merkaba, Practical Magic, High Magic. Also, you can find out how to get psychic astrology done for you and your family. If you want to find out about someone you're interested in romantically, you need to know where their moon sign is. Now, regarding June's gemstone of pearl, this has the light emanations of the astrology archangel Umbriel, and your zodiac sign gemstone of aquamarine has the properties of light bestowed by the zodiac angel called Amethyst. Stay right here as we give you the gemstones particular to your first ruling planet of Jupiter, Pisces. Topaz, yellow jade, chrysoberyl, and yellow sapphire are the precious stones used to align oneself with the energies of the planetary angel Zadkiel, who is assigned to the planet Jupiter in Kabbalah, also called Sachiel, being Chesediel or Zadakiel, since these names and resulting slightly varying angels corresponding to Jupiter apply cooling, albeit sundry levels of bestowal, compassion, wealth, and health. So be mindful of your own intentions and potency when utilizing these very powerful gemstones in unison with each other. The planet Jupiter, being your first ruling planet, is associated in Kabbalah with the Sephir of Chesed, where we find the planetary archangel Zadakiel, Chesediel, or Sachiel. Kabbalah teaches us that this Sephirah and Archangel Zadakiel are associated with both mercy and memory. Zadakiel is known as the righteousness of God. He is sometimes identified as the angel of the Lord in Genesis chapter 22, verses 11 to 12. And behold, an angel of the Lord from heaven called to him, saying, Abraham, Abraham. And he answered, Here I am. And he said to him, Lay not thy hand upon the boy, neither do thou anything to him. Now I know that thou fearest God, and hast not spared thy only begotten Son for my sake. Jupiter is known as the attribute of God the Father, found in Isaiah 63:16. For thou art our father, and Abraham hath not known us, and Israel hath been ignorant of us. Thou, O Lord, art our Father, our Redeemer, from everlasting is thy name. Now, regarding the planet of Jupiter, the planet of Jupiter has the qualities of expansion, and therefore Pisces is a very expansive sign. And in June, we have mercurial qualities because it's third house, transportation and communication. So what happens is Mercury represents the mind. So during June, you're going to want to be thinking about how can I get to this place and how can I communicate with that person. These are the kind of things that, and you'll be doing that for the purpose of being expansive and being generous, because Pisces is a very generous sign. June's gemstone of pearl has the light emanations of the astrology archangel Umbriel, and your Neptune gemstones of lapis lazuli and sapphire have the properties of light bestowed by the planetary archangel Asariel. The planet Neptune is your second ruling planet, associated with the planetary archangel Asariel, as well as the Sapphire of Keter in the most popular Kabbalistic assignments, while others place the realm of Lord Poseidon in Chokhmah. Such attributes show up in this often sea green garments and his trident, indicating his high-ranking status. Now, Asariel is the angel whom God has bound by oath, while some scriptures name him as the angel Zadkiel. Neptune is known as the attribute of God the Deliverer, our salvation, found in Matthew 14:25, and in the fourth watch of the night, he came to them walking upon the sea. Your water guardian Archangel Gabriel speaks through to you from your Pisces astrology Archangel Amnitziel. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Zodiac Angel Amnitziel, who resides over the fish's mutable water nature. And here are his messages for you in the areas of love, money, and health. First, Amnitziel's love, rapture, and romance transmission, again with help of the mighty Archangel Gabriel, the archangel who rules over all of the water signs and the cold, wet winds of the west. Also, Gabriel deals with our emotions. Gabriel is the archangel who deals with the part of us that deals with love and deals with how we respond to things in an emotive fashion. First, Amnitziel's, again, the love, rapture, and romance transmission. The crimson angelic light frequencies of Amnitziel combined with restorative healing properties shimmering towards luxuriously deep internal and external therapeutic remedies, vibrating shards of light sparkling from the gemstone of pearl. Animates your romantic aspirations through fortunate blessings granted by June's mercurial angelic realms in the course of this birthstone's abundantly talented as well as intelligent qualities. Magical energies of an exact permutation of Zodiac Angel Umbriel's natural third house attributes, in addition to your own Pisces energies, bestows to you overflowing innovative possibilities of new understandings, amazing insights, and intelligent discourse with the traditional zodiac sign of Gemini for the intention of agreeable, stunning, and coherent, helpful glints of diffuse light that fills the environment, causing twinkles of inspirational, fresh ideas emanating from a gem which gives enchanting abilities for the owner of such a gemstone through enticement of the high heart chakra via the throat chakra as well as the solar plexus chakra, thus prompting vast enjoyment in past, present, and future intuitive perceptions throughout inter as well as ultra-dimensional messages made intelligible through therapeutic meditations within the mercurial throat chakra and organs. Again, focusing on the structures of the chest and upper limbs, also focused upon the high heart and solar plexus chakras. The Sephirot of lunar sexuality within Yesod, Venusian beauty and desire Netzach, and even the passion of mercurial Gebura offer sources of dimensional currents of enchantment. For romance magic, which is intellectually better gleaned when mercurial qualities of logic with the Sephira of Hermes, Thoth, Saint Paul, and Archangel Raphael are included in performance of ritual, ceremonial magic. Now for Amnitziel's money and wealth transmission. Employers and employees find that their social and their also not just the social networking, but also the workaday world, those types of roles change dramatically when those who want so desperately to lead find that they must sacrifice for their underlings. Money issues become the purview of those who enjoy communicating with others, as well as modes of transportation being initiated, amiable to anyone of any gender, creed, race, or nationality. Safe, non-toxic work surroundings are all the rage due to third house considerations of the natural zodiac house of Gemini, the twins, with intelligent common sense as well as imaginative ideations of how workers might now be safe and happy during their labors, making work fun. Relating to one's personal money nymph in the Kabbalistic Sephiroth of Jupiterian Chesed and Venusian Netzach, which are important Sephiroth for cash generation and money magic techniques, being abundant sources of income from where economic health is established via tributaries of entertaining, fulfilling, and rewarding job positions through prosperity, allowing for riches granted from the fountain of all one's inner happiness, which is then given to others by dealing cheerfully with the world of Asaya, possessing the throne of Malka, the bride of the king, creating his kingdom in Malkuth that finds its placement superior to the lower spirits responsible for affording secular desires and wealth, who are the actual beings upon which creatures considering themselves higher must count. Wizards and wizardresses often invoke into their own person or invoke into energetic circles or sacred spaces the frequencies of the Sephirah of Binah, where Saturnine emanations are assigned in Kabbalah to a gathering, then establishing parameters of managing and owning properties. Enthusiasm commences throughout astrological evolutions where combining crystal beryl, lapis lazuli, or aquamarine with pearl unites astrology, archangelic forces known to Amnitziel and Umbriel, charming investors in the itinerary of even the most routine, commonplace considerations, leading to far-reaching economic development. Soul transiting through natural third house attributes provides an essential sense of acquiring one's own self with a genuine inner knowledge, thus producing good luck for one's goals in life. Fortunate destiny is given out from the monad of the adept's God self bestowed from within, seeing that self and not self are actually the same thing, allowing flow in all directions. This is going to be sort of conducted or facilitated by her or his personal holy guardian angel. Enlightenment is generated from self-awareness, establishing a method of money magic in line with one's own vision of preferable self-expression done for the good of all. Positive thinking wins the day yet again. Now watch this. Let's look at the Gospel according to St. Matthew. In the Dewey Rheims Bible, in chapter 6, verses 30 to, that's chapter 6, verses 31 to 33, be not solicitous, therefore, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink? Or wherewith shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the heathen seek. For your Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. Seek ye therefore first the kingdom of God and his justice, and all these things shall be added unto you. The throat, high heart, and solar plexus chakras are invigorated during this particular moment in time, especially when altruistic atmospheres and upbringing are the norm, with June's gemstone providing a vast number of occasions for amazing opportunities and networking. Now, regarding Amnitziel's health and fitness transmission. Health, found in the Sephirah of Jupiterian Chesed, bestowing blessings from the qualities of merciful Father God, has its meeting point in the harmonizing of the throat, high heart, and solar plexus chakras, corresponding to the Sephiroth of Da'ath, encompassing the neck and organs thereof, and Tiferet, which includes the high heart and solar plexus chakras. Important comprehension of one's own wishes allows for a guidance of cellular function towards vivacious health. Remember that with the Sephirah of Da'ath represented in the throat chakra, as well as the high heart found in the Sephirah of Tiferet, are enlivened during June. Divine unsubstantial principles are changed into divine substantial qualities through this vortex, making sure we are mindful of our words, thoughts and our actions, because when you get to Judgment Day, you will find that the face of the great heavenly judge is your own face. Yes, it is you who judges yourself in life, and it is the crowd or everyone else who judges you in death. Therefore, when you're trying to establish your legacy, play to the crowd, because when you get through the veil, you will be on the other side. You will be the crowd, and you'll be observing yourself. You could be just a person in the crowd, or you could be the whole crowd, depending on how much you arise to the level of creator when you're everyone and everything in the entire universe. That's when you become creator, when you realize, and then you watch yourself. And that's how it works. So project yourself into the crowd. Project yourself into that I that's outside yourself, and then you will be conscious not only during death, but also when you get to the other side. You'll just be in a different location. You'll just be flipped around. But again, you might have a larger consciousness if you work on the speaking level, rising above the level of human, rising above the level of angels, rising above the level of souls, rising to the level of creator, rising to that higher, that very much higher level. Now, during this portion of your understanding regarding your spiritual nature, because Pisces is above all spiritual, because the 12th house is spirituality. Personal objectives are very important, and they find their place during June, coming to life in the throat, high heart, and solar plexus chakras. Zodiacal and angelic currents generate from the branch and the root of the Kabbalistic tree, focusing upon what actually will make you happy, based upon what your soul originally intended. We read in Proverbs 3:9-10, honor the Lord with thy substance, and give him the first of all thy fruits, and thy barns shall be filled with abundance, and thy presses shall run over with wine. High heart chakra vortex centers are often over-enthused through striving for financial one-upmanship or over-ambitious behavior. For what happens to the ego is that when the ego attempts to sell something to the soul, that's when the ego flirts with the soul. And then the soul finds its necessity to flirt back. This is when you fall in love with yourself, and that's when you have the combination of self and not self, ego and soul, right and left brain, heart and mind. In the I Ching method of chakra healing, this portion of the year is significant for chakras of the throat, high heart, and solar plexus energy centers, becoming particularly achievable when balancing third house attributes, since June's zodiac sign of Gemini's ruling planet Mercury, which is concerned with the chakras and organs of the lungs and digestive system, while the sign Gemini itself associates with the high heart chakra, and that is to oxygenate and enliven the entire light body and causal organisms, expressed in 10 Kabbalistic Sephirotic dimensions. Incorporation of the entire range of energetic frequencies of crystal beryl for Jupiter, lapis lazuli for Neptune, aquamarine for Pisces, and pearl for Gemini brings enjoyment during June, causing you to become increasingly capable of accomplishing all the goals you have your sights set upon, as well as all the goals you've been desiring for yourself. Then, being ready to make everyone's wishes become fulfilled. New opportunities, better living and working conditions, and more vacation time all become available for you when natural third house attributes of communication and transportation are activated and accentuated using June's gemstones, as well as those corresponding to the planet Mercury. Your throat, high heart, and solar plexus chakras are considered to be of cosmic consequence throughout third house solar transits for the function of establishing abundance in the 3D substantial world. Astrocartographic arrangements should be used with all mindfulness, since powerful forces of manifestation are unleashed. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Remember to chant your divine tone of I believe, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of believing. And be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Pisces. Information found in this document is based on the Aura tradition. This is known as Kabbalah. It's a very sacred tradition, taught from teacher to student, taught to me by Rosicrucian clergy when I was but a young girl, the facts of which I have committed to memory. Thank you for joining us, and please join us again.